Call Aloyim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, so check out what this says. It says AI to flag pre-crime for anti-American and more. So we're going to watch this short video and I'm going to let her explain it. But basically, the Trump administration, I guess through the FBI, is working on right now creating an AI tool that can scan people for pre-crime, meaning the AI is going to be able to detect people that could potentially commit a crime in the future. And then the AI will flag you. But it's not just any crime that they're looking for. Check out what this lady says, and then of course we'll tie everything into the scriptures.
Literally actually arresting us for pre-crime. The FBI is using AI to flag threats for pre-crime and arresting people. That's their goal. And its focus now is on broadly defined threats, including anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity, extremism on migration, race, gender, and hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. Morality. The anti-morality has me in stitches because what do you mean anti-morality? What is that? So anybody who's divorced? Because that's a whole lot of Republicans. But yeah, they're going to mine your data and see if you are going to think about committing crimes, and then they're going to probably arrest you. They say they're using this for the terrorist watch list, but it looks like they're doing a lot of domestic-y stuff because it's really foreign citizens that are on the list. But that's changing. This is absolutely, outstandingly insane. The Minority Report is reality. The precogs, man, they're here.
Yes.
Anyway, let me know what you think about this. Do you think this?
Let me get back here.
It's really for the worst.
Yes.
The anti-moral towards those who
report or this article. They're really gearing towards people that show anti-Americanism, anti-Christianity, extremism, and these are all words that they use to describe the Hebrew Israelites in general, not just Great Millstone, but in total, all the Hebrew Israelites, anti-Americanism, anti-Christianity, extremism, people that have differential views regarding migration, race, gender. So we know what time it is. We know what they really want to do. We know who they're really after. And the scriptures warn us against all of this. We understand that a time of persecution is coming. And Esau, Edom, just like it says, is going to come down with great wrath. And that great wrath is going to come in many different forms, not just one. It's going to come in many different forms, just like this, just like martial law in the time of Jacob's trouble, rationing of food, things like that. All of that is great wrath that Esau is coming with. And so we have to be prepared for all of it. We have to be prepared for persecution, which specifically is what I want to get into with this. And so we're going to throw this away. And of course, we're going to read Matthew 5, starting at verse 10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake." And they're going to try to make it seem as if you're saying something evil. You're saying something that's just so downright horrible and terrible that you're going to commit a crime in the future based upon what you're saying, what you're thinking, if they go that far, right? But really, we're preaching about the true gospel, the kingdom of heaven, which is to come at hand, all because we're preaching the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're going to make us look evil in the eyes of the world so that they can persecute us and say, no, these people are going to commit a crime. They're criminals. Look what they're saying, right? But really, we're being persecuted in the spirit for righteousness' sake because we're doing a good thing, a great thing. We're talking about how we want the Lord to rule, how we want there to be peace on earth, how we want the world and the earth to flourish. We want clean water, we want proper food, and so on and so forth. But that means that the man ruling, that's destroying the entire earth, he has to go down. And that's a bad thing. We're saying something wrong. Well, of course, they're the ones ruling, so they don't want to hear that. But it's okay, because it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So keep all these things in mind. Keep in mind the promises, no matter what happens. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So we're in this time of persecution. It's coming. We're getting very, very close to Jacob's trouble, and this is going to be a part of it. Speaking evil against us, falsely accusing us, making up things, lying. If they did it to Yahushua, then yes, more than likely they're going to do it to us, because the servant is not above the master. So expect all these things to happen. Expect to potentially, who knows, be thrown in jail. The scriptures talk about it. Revelation, is it 2 and 10? Yep, Revelation 2 verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And the devil right here is not referring to the spiritual demon. Satan is talking about the people that are on earth that do his bidding, that do Satan's bidding. That's Esau, Edom, the people ruling. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, meaning your faith is going to be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days, meaning a certain amount of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And this doesn't mean that just because you get thrown into jail, right, if that's your lot, that you're going to die. But what it's saying is, no matter what your end may be, hold the faith. And even if you are put to death for this ministry, you won. You won. Because the scriptures say that the Lord is going to give you a crown of life, meaning you're going to inherit everlasting life. And you're going to be one of the first to come back with the Lord in the chariots and reign with him. That's not going to be everyone's end, but it could be yours. It could be mine. Right? We have to wrap our heads around all these things taking place, especially getting thrown in the jail for preaching the gospel, because that's realistic. It's very, very realistic. Let's jump over here, and I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Last precept right here, 2 Ezra 16, and I'm going to read verses 70 through 73. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And this is the time of Jacob's trouble, right? Esau, he's going to come down with great wrath, and he's going to accuse us, right? Like the scriptures say in Revelation. He's going to do his best to accuse us falsely, right, of the things that we're saying. And that's going to be that insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And that's Israel in general, right? But it begins in these times with the elect, because all of Israel does not fear the Lord. But in general, Esau is going to come down because he wants to stop the mouths of the prophets. But he won't be able to do so, right? The Lord is going to watch over us. And we'll read it as we get down to it. Verse 71, it says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Now, hopefully you peep the same terminology. They shall be tried as gold in the fire. Remember in Revelation 2 and 10, right? If you're cast into prison, you're going to be cast into prison for 10 days that you may be tried. You see, it's talking about the same thing, the same exact time frame. So when Esau comes down with great wrath, martial law is going to be declared. Jacob's trouble is going to be here. There's going to be a full outblown economic collapse, right? Think about all these things, visualize it, because it's going to happen. So all these things and catastrophes are going to be taking place. He's going to also be trying to persecute the prophets. But then it says in verse 73, it says, then after all these things take place, then it shall be known who are my chosen. Why? Because our faith is going to be tried. And whoever these elect individuals are, we're hoping and we believe that we are a part of that number. The Lord is going to protect us, keep us safe, and He's going to make sure that we're good in that time. He's going to deliver us out of jail, however that happens, whoever it happens to. And it's going to be a very, very clear distinction. Who are the true prophets? Who are the men of the Lord? Who are the Lord's chosen? So all we have to do is remain faithful. All we have to do is keep teaching this word in sincerity and truth, Bathamayim Wa'amath. And like the scriptures say, you strive for truth unto death, and the Lord is going to fight for you. So really, we have nothing to worry about. Yeah, things might get a little bit uncomfortable, might get a little, I hate using the word scary for lack of a better word. We'll just keep it with uncomfortable. But no matter what, the Lord says that His servants are going to be eating and drinking and merry-hearted in these times to come. So we're not going to lose. We're going to win. All we have to do is keep holding the faith. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Think about all these things, and also at the same time, think about deliverance, right? Put those positive thoughts in your head, because deliverance and salvation, protection, it is coming for the true believers. So, Kol Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Shalom.